Welcome to Determine the Course by Stephanie Rapp-Vogel for Organization Development 6015 in the summer of 2013. Every great story has a beginning, middle, and an end. Our lives are made up of several short stories pieced together, similar to an ongoing TV series. Some episodes are happy and some are sad, but the one thing that remains constant is that, like in life, every episode there's a lesson to be learned. This brief presentation will highlight where I want to go, where I have been, and my method in getting there. Along the way, I will give you a preview of my personal website that is not only my library, but a future portfolio, and discuss key learning and limitations in creating a website for my library. Lastly, I discuss my personal method regarding organization change, determine the course. My dream job is to be an independent consultant to companies that are specifically with 50% or more women in leadership roles. At 10 years of college, I was quite frankly astonished that the average woman earns 69% of what a man earns. I would like to not only be my own business owner someday, but be able to provide services to help other women be successful as well. More specifically, I would like to help women who own mid to large size companies with the strategic planning of their business. As an independent consultant, I want to be able to offer a wide range of professional experiences. And really, they all are based around strategic planning, employee engagement, and linking the two of them together to be able to connect employees with their business goals. My current resume has a heavy influence in retail management. However, there are many transferable skills that I currently possess that consultants would view as core competencies. Taking it one step further, there are key pieces such as my bachelor's degree and professional experiences with 11 years in retail that I can offer now. What I'm really missing is further education, becoming an expert in both change and consulting. My avenues to obtain these are obtaining my master's degree through the BGSU EMOD program and participating in activities that will help me build credibility and network with other similar professionals. In creating my personal OD library, I have thoroughly enjoyed learning how to create my own personal website. It's been fun and it allowed me to dabble in a technology that I hadn't worked with before, and while I think it will be a great tool as a portfolio one day, there are a few limitations that I had to consider. For one, it's open to the public as a website. It's viewable by anybody right this moment. If I want the full version, it does cost money, anywhere from $3.95 a month, and then up to the full version, which is $10 a month. I'm currently using the free version, which only allows up to 10 megabytes at a time for a single document to be posted. And lastly, it can be a little bit more tedious than using a drop and drag or click method site such as Evernote. However, there are a lot of great possibilities with this website in that it is viewable by many people, and I can link my Google Docs and Evernote into it. Given these limitations, I still feel like I can make this work, and I'm excited to show you. We start with my About Me page that highlights my core competencies as well as contains a link to my personal resume. And move on to my blog page that I created to really reflect on thoughts or burning questions in my own mind. I have the ability to upload projects that I've completed through my EMOD program or my professional experience, and also have the ability to download videos or drag videos into my website that I find especially useful as well. I'm currently viewing the Strategic Visionaries EMOD project for the Toledo City Council this year. I've started my reading list that contains a couple of articles within my list. Also highlights some books that I've most currently used both in my education and professional career. I have also linked my Google Books list. Some of these things I have listed as private. However, I have made my favorites, my reading now, and what I would like to read, and what I have read public for all to view. And I think it's important to always be able to throw in a little personal flair when creating items such as these. And we're going to go back to the website just really quick. I've also started to list the methods that I'm learning about, most specifically some of the whole system change methods and documents that I've found personally engaging and very beneficial. A contact me page for future reference for people who would like to ask questions or maybe get further knowledge about me personally. And lastly, I also have the ability to link this to my Google Drive and my Evernote, an additional resource for my personal library that I can easily save websites, save articles, and things that I find useful or want to take a better look at in the future. So throughout my journey in 6015, I started thinking about how I wanted to present myself in the organization change world, and I came up with determining the course, and it is 3 main steps: educate, motivate, and celebrate. Very easy. The first step in any client or consultant relationship is to really educate yourself with a client. It's essential and ethical that the consultant take the time to know the type of client they are working with. This is where the relationship starts to build. My favorite method thus far is the appreciative inquiry. I think this serves as a great foundation of an easy conversation and can set the tone for the working relationship. I think it is best held in a comfortable setting, and that it does not stifle either the consultant or the client within the confines of a rigid interview. Motivate is the heart of my method. It's really where all the magic happens. Determining what the client wants and needs as an end result is key in really helping them to determine their strategy and structure. It is important to note that I want to work with clients who believe in the people of their organization and therefore want them to be involved. How the goals and results are achieved will be designed by the whole. We could start with a blend of employee engagement method and appreciative inquiry to determine what the whole of the group needs. Once the basic need is determined, the group can be brought together in some type of a setting such as World Cafe or open space to help them collaborate on setting their course. Just because an organization has an event or goes through change doesn't mean it will work. They have to make it work. This involves continuing the course. This involves frequent reflection and measurement of results, and it requires asking the question, how are we different now, and where do we want to be? Even in good times, it's important to continue repeating this step to ensure that everyone stays engaged and involved and knows what the end results need to be. And it's important to note that I list the change methods that I use in determining the course. I found them most engaging throughout the course of what I've learned so far, and really want to continue to learn about those whole system change methods. So taking a look at my method, determine the course, it's really for a system. It's appropriate for organizations who want to make a strategy to reach their goals. The purpose is to allow all members of the organization to be involved. The journey is really three very easy steps to remember: educate, motivate, and celebrate. And evidence is really comes out in, is the organization able to make a strategic plan? If they aren't able to do that, then we start back at square one until we can make that strategic plan that's going to work. The value is that everyone has a voice that must be heard, and all members have valuable ideas. I believe that it's extremely important to listen to all members of an organization, because everybody has a different point of view, and everybody sees the world in a different lens, and blending those lenses together can come up with some really great ideas and results. And lastly, the model. Again, educate, motivate, and celebrate. It's three easy steps within one easy title to remember: determine the course. And embedded within each step are three simple guidelines to follow to help reach success with this method. And I still have a lot to learn. I'm still developing this method, so it will probably change quite a bit. But I think this appropriate quote is, I will just create, and if it works, it works, and if it doesn't, I'll create something else. I don't have any limitations on what I think I could do or be. I am excited to continue on my learning journey, and I hope to be able to educate, motivate, and celebrate one day.